Hey YouTube, this is a quick tutorial on how to rush someone on ruse using only infantry. This is probably one of the harder maps as you're much further away from them. So one of the first things you want to do is put down your supply lines. You want to get some resources for yourself, like a kind of a backup. What you can do if you're on a larger map like this is straight away build an airfield. The reason why you're building an airfield is so you can shoot down their engineered trucks. So you build the cheapest fighter you can and try and slow them down and make sure they're not getting ahead of you. Also, it's a backup, so if you get screwed over your infantry truck somewhere, you can still launch air assaults on them and keep them crushing them that way while you've got another one building. So let the money roll in. As you can see, what I've done here is the road that I'm going down I've camouflaged, so he can't see me, he doesn't know I'm coming, essentially, until he's got some sort of recon down. Right, as you can see, he's already built anti-tank, so I'm guessing he's just expecting tanks and he's going to put some ATs down here, etc. But as long as I get this truck down before he can build, I should be alright. As you can see, I've already got fire down, so I should. In theory, I should be alright, because I can now... Any ATs instantly he builds, I can shoot down. What problem I have got, though, is he's building infantry, which that now holds me back a little bit further, but I can still... You can still launch an assault from here. Yeah, if I went that way, I would have been dead by now. That wouldn't have lasted me long, because they would have just shot my barracks. So the first thing I want to do is upgrade to heavy. Now, because I built the airfield, I lost some, and plane, I lost some money straight away. So I couldn't straight away build up heavy infantry. But it's not much of a pullback, it's about 30 seconds, and they still don't see me, so it's good. And also, knowing they've got a base around here, I can now assault... First thing I'll do is assault the AT base, which I'm most definitely doing. I'll assault the AT base and then go onto the infantry base so I can fuel my rush from there. Also, if you've got another ruse spare, radio silence yourself, because even more they don't know you've got a huge infantry force heading towards them, which is, it's always great. Element of surprise is one of the key things in this, because if they see your truck coming, they're obviously going to build infantry themselves and hold you back. Oh yeah, they can already see them coming. So now speed's off the key, so what I'm going to do is now assault their main base ASAP. They're moving into the town thinking I'm going there, but that's just not the case. I'm going to go straight for their base. They've only got a few infantry, I've got a few hundred. I'm just going to go straight for them. And also while that's doing, I'm going to keep on building more and more, so I'm fueling my infantry rush. So they can now see I'm coming. Probably pretty annoyed by that. But that one truck won't save them. I should be able to take that out. As you can see, anything that's heading towards me is just dying. So if I quickly capture this AT, I can take out that. I should be able to take out that pretty fast. So you can see, I can build one AT to deal with that armoured recon, which it should now. So as I'm moving forward, I'm always pushing. They're obviously trying to build themselves up a nice anti-air force, stop me from crushing them that way, but it's not working. The looks of it, they're going to be crushed unless they've got a load of tanks or something sitting there. But as you can see, as soon as I get that infantry base, he'd probably surrender and give up. His whole forward defense is gone. He's lost. Yeah, he's lost most of his base. As you can see, he's building some here, probably trying to flee. But the key thing is that I've now got his base, and they've already lost a whole path. And what you don't want, which I got here, is one bomber taking me out. So as you can see, I've now lost my FO. I've now lost my infantry FOB, so I can't get any more infantry straight up. I've only got what I've got left, and I should be able to hold them off now. Yep. So I've just destroyed a barracks, to the looks of it, or an anti-infantry bunker. But now you can see I've got their main base, and I can start capturing supply dumps, and from here I can build heavy fortresses. Now I've got the resources. Also, I want to build another infantry barracks, keep it going. As you can see, his pioneer truck, that's probably another secondary headquarters, is already lit up, so he knows he's lost. So what I'm going to do now is start hitting the rest of his base. I'm gonna try and assault what he's got left. So I'll take all his supply dumps to capture more resources for me. As you can see, this whole little barrel. Nope. They're only light bombers, so not much of a big an issue, but I've still lost some, but I've got more heading towards him. That's the key thing. He's now noticing that I'm assaulting him pretty bad, and I'm just gonna keep on pounding him as much as I can. Yeah, as you can see, he's just taking that out to slow me down, but it's probably not going to happen because I've got, yeah, my teammates already moved up themselves. Tanks, he's only got a few things left. So what I can probably do now is I'll hold off back here. But the key thing is that I can now launch. I can wait for his tanks to take out these anti-infantry bunkers and hopefully gain more speed on him. Obviously, I'll keep pounding him. Ooh, there. They're very bad. If you get one of these, this is one of the things you don't want because it's an anti-everything killer. It will destroy anything you've got, essentially. As you can see, it's got a giant flamethrower on it. Luckily, I've got some tanks in this case, but if I didn't have any tanks, what I would now do is build the bombers that I've been training, so I can then take out the bunkers manually, and I should be able to continue the assault. But then keep on building more infantry and stuff like that. But what at the moment they're in is a total chaos, as in they've got no real defense except for their bunkers. They've got tanks in this case all over their base, but what they'd have normally is me launching air raids on them, constantly pounding infantry on them, and just depleting them, as I have with this guy. He's now got nothing. He's got a secondary headquarters somewhere. But the main thing is, yeah, here it was. He's surrendered, so he's no real threat. Because it's probably, oh no, he hasn't surrendered, so he's still trying. But the looks of it, he won't get far because I've just got bombers. Yeah, so these bombers should take out the anti-infantry bunkers, anti-flamethrower bunkers, so my infantry can continue their assault. There you go, so bombers should take out some of the bunkers. Or one. That's not so good. But you should always keep up production of stuff, making sure they can't get any more stuff on you. As you can see here, I'm already assaulting that. But he's struggling. He should be struggling for resources, money, supplies. Oh, he doesn't want to bomb. As you can see, he's got tanks coming at me, stuff like that. Which is, if I get further away, he'll come into my line, and I should be able to take him out. But now I've got more supplies because I've taken this guy's base. I should I also have room for expansion here, so I can take these supply dumps, etc. But the key thing is, there you go, I've taken him out. The key thing is that I can keep on assaulting him. Oh, there you go, another ruse. So I can keep on assaulting him, putting the pressure on him, see, destroying his units. His bunkers will probably finish me off here, just because they're giant flamethrowers. But I can probably keep on pumping out the infantry for them. Build a few tanks now. Not great tanks, but better than nothing. As you can see, I've got an assault coming here. Now I can start dropping bombs on his base, depleting him, his supply dumps, anything he's still building. I can try and slow him down a lot. Yes, as you can see, he's surrendered, so he's had enough of this. He knows he isn't going to get much out of this. Because even if your assault does fail, you still have your backup base, your airfields, and, I mean, if you get this far, he's still got half the army, so he's lost a whole section of your base, and you're just making sure he doesn't get that area is great. But as you can see, I've got bombers finishing off the bunker, so I should now be able to build... I should be able to just walk through his base. As you can see, I'm coming up here, I'm just taking it out. I'm right next to his bunker, so he's probably not having the greatest of days. There you go. I've got a bunker coming in, finishing him off. Yep, there you go. I finished off his bunkers. I've now got his main headquarters is mine now. All he's got is some tank destroyers, which are useless against me. So I can now keep the assault on by building another... Yeah, see, he's surrendered. I can now build another infantry barracks. Probably build another an FOB here, so build an infantry base, stuff like that. As you can see, most people don't like this, but it's a good way to get, if you're a low level, to get up high levels, because it's quick points essentially. Yeah, you can see his team's left because I've essentially taken him out. Probably send a few tanks this way to take out his flak, get some more points. The more you kill, the better. Yeah, he's only got tanks, anti-tanks, which are useless against me. So what I'll do now is expand my base, build up some resources, build up more bombers. There you go. See, I've got an infantry here, but he doesn't look like he's going to make it far. Yeah, he won't make it. He's not having fun. But as you can see, his airfield, stuff like that, his whole infrastructure is going to deplete now because I've got bombers on everything. Yeah, so he's now lost all his most expensive buildings, stuff like 45, 30, 50 or something like that. Capture some more of his supply lines so his supplies are lower and mine are higher. But the key thing is that I'm just depleting him down, so hitting his supply dumps at closest, because obviously the ones further away they're going to take a bit longer, and also they're easier to hit, so as he's got no defense at the moment. Yeah, he's got one jet left out of the two. So I can probably send them some air, take out his air, as they've got nothing. They're not firing. I'm also making sure these tanks don't get in my way. Actually, I'll just build an admin, just because I had so much money. I've got these tanks finishing off the flak, and yeah. See, he's given up. He knows he's not going to win. And there you go. That's how you win a rush game. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, rate and not rate. That's old YouTube. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed it.